Namaste and good morning. We are back from my wonderful vacation and I'm happy to be here. Got my friends here at the Lions Club in St. Martin. So let's get on the yoga mat, take a moment to just quiet the mind and take some deep breaths in and out. Maybe lengthen the spine as you inhale, sitting a little taller. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders and your arms and your hands and your hips and your belly. Stay with your breath. Feel the energy enter the body with that breath. Give it life and life force. And then exhale. And as you exhale, just maybe consciously ask anything that's bothering you to just go out of the body with that breath. Leave you for the next 55 minutes or so to be at peace with yourself as you are. Alrighty, let's let the head drop forward. Let the chin come all the way down to the chest. Release your neck muscles and let the head be heavy. But keep your back softly straight, shoulders more or less above the hips, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Drop that head down and feel that long reaching stretch through the muscles in the back of the neck. And when you're ready, start to move the head a little bit left and right. Maybe your chin is sort of tracking your collarbone towards the shoulder and back to the center. And we'll just breathe with that movement in one direction, breathe out the other direction. Remember to release your belly. We have that habit of pulling those belly muscles in, keep it tight, but for now, let's let them go soft and heavy and released. And that'll help your neck let go as well. All right, we'll bring the head to hang in front. Just let it hang there. Bring your hands up and give the neck a massage. Squeeze and release. One hand can be up at the base of the skull, and the other hand can be down at the base of the neck. And maybe after each squeeze, they trade places. Keep breathing. And if you feel the urge to bring the hands to the side shoulders or anywhere else, follow that urge. When you're ready, we're going to stretch those arms straight out to the side. Turn them palm up, spread the fingers wide and lift your face. Push your heart forward and slowly pull the fingers back. Pull the thumbs all the way back as far as you can go. Breathe in. Exhale. Bow your head and cross your elbows in front of your heart. Reach back, look up, inhale. Cross in front, look down, exhale. Let's just move at your own speed here. Let your breath lead the way and quiet the mind. As with everything that we do in our yoga classes together, guys, remember not to push yourself past your limits. Be gentle with yourself. It's awesome to just move within the range of motion that's easy for you. Over time, you'll gain more flexibility, more strength, more energy. Let's do about 2 more of these on each side. And as you reach back the next time, keep the hands reaching back and lift up slowly overhead from way back there. And now we pull mangoes out of a tree. Reach up, grab one, pull it down to your lap. Breathe in as you reach up. Blow out as you pull down. Alrighty, let's let the hands float gently up. Bring the palms of the hands together in your prayer pose and slowly bring it down. Close your eyes. Bring it all the way to the thumbs touching your sternum. Bow your head. Let's stay here quiet and still for 5 full breaths in and out. Interlock your fingers when you're ready and start to squeeze as you breathe in and release as you exhale. You can lift the fingers up to eye level if you like and float down to heart level as you release. Squeeze as tight as you want. Shouldn't hurt, should feel stimulating. All right, let's do a nice big squeeze and keep the squeeze going as we continue to breathe. And now invert the hands and round the back. Drop the head, push forward through your palms of your hands. You should feel a nice stretch in the knuckles and in the palm of the hands. If you want, you could float your hands a few inches left and right, twisting from your waist. Take your breathing with your movement. And then bring it to the front, to the center, and lift it up overhead, still pushing out through the palm of the hands. Lift your face and look up at your thumbs. Reach tall. Alrighty, bring it down to a soft prayer pose again. Nice. Elbows touching, wrists touching, fingertips touching. Draw a circle with your elbows, a big slow circle. Breathe in at the top of your circle. Exhale as you go down low. Change direction. One more circle, and now we open the arms like a giant book and look up and pull those elbows and wrists and fingers back. Look up, breathe in. Let's take the left hand down to the floor by your hip and reach the right hand straight up overhead. Reach, 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 stretch, 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 breathe in. Go back to your open book, looking up, pulling those fingertips and elbows back. All right, bring your right hand to the floor next to your hip and reach the left hand straight up. Reach, 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 breathe. And back to our open book. Close the book, bow your head. Round your back, bring your hands to the floor. And then slowly sit tall again. Let's take the right hand to the left knee. Other hand can be on the ground behind your hip. Pull against this knee with your hand. Sit tall and look over that back shoulder. Stay here for 3 breaths. Unwind and reach up, stretch tall, big breath in. And now left hand to right knee and twist the other way around. Good, stay for 3 breaths. And slowly unwind, reach up. And let's just take our bodies through a nice reach over the top. Side stretch like a palm tree blowing in the breeze. Easy and slow, gentle. Try and be very fluid. Alrighty, we're going to come up now and get our legs straight. Stretch out into an L-sit. Hi, Audrey and Greg. Nice to have you with us. As you stretch your legs straight out, maybe pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. Flex those ankles and sit as tall and straight as you can, but relax your shoulders and arms. Let your hands rest wherever is comfortable. Flex those ankles. Bring the tips of your toes to point back towards your forehead. Tighten up your knees and thighs. Keep those ankles flexed. Keep those knees tight. And let's see if we can slide our hands up and down our legs a little bit. And if anything feels a little awkward, you can take a break. I got a little bit of a Charlie horse going here in my left thigh, so give me a minute to work that out. All right, relax the legs, relax the feet, and reach down towards your ankles. Grab a hold of your legs or your toes or your ankles or your heels, whatever you can grab, and let your head drop, let your body round. This is a soft forward fold. The back is rounded, the legs are relaxed. Drop your head and let's stay here for 3 breaths. Every time you exhale, see if you can go a little softer, a little deeper into this forward fold. Nice. Slide your hands up towards your hips. Let's take the right heel in towards the knee or maybe all the way up to the groin and walk your hands down on either side of your left leg. And let that knee just go way out to the side and lay there. As you walk your hands down towards your foot, bring your forehead close to your knee and relax. Breathe. And then walk the hands back up. We've got a lot of birdsong in the environment today. Now we have the left knee bent. The heel is at your knee or your groin or out to the side if it's better for you that way. Walk your hands down on either side of your extended leg. Go as far as feels comfortable, and eventually see if you can just slump down, dropping the head and letting the shoulders relax. Stay for 3 breaths. Walking the hands back up towards the hips, and we'll take the legs a little bit wide now. So your heels should be at the edge of your yoga mat, and you can allow your knees to bend slightly and your feet to flop outwards, and sit a little bit tall here. Hands between your knees and walk them down. Come into caterpillar. So this is a very soft, relaxed forward fold. The body is completely soft and released. You can even turn your hands palm up to just help you let everything go. Nice. Let's walk the hands to the left and reach your right hand out as if you're trying to touch your left toes or the air above your left foot. Look down at the floor next to your knee so your neck is straight. Stretch and reach from hip to fingertips and breathe in, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, lift the hand and watch it rise. Take it as high as you want, overhead or even behind you a little bit, and back down to touch the floor as you exhale. 2 more times like that. Very slow, very much mindful of the movement and the breath. As you bring your hand down this time, let's take it to the right, left and right in the air above both feet. Sweeping left and right 2 more times. We're going to go back to caterpillar. So bring the arms to the floor in the middle between your knees. Return your hands palm up. Drop your head, release your shoulders and neck. Okay, it's time to walk to the right with the hands. And take that left hand, extend it over the right leg, and reach, reach, reach. Stretch as far as you can. Wiggle the fingers. Look down at the floor next to you so your neck remains straight. Breathe in and reach. Exhale, touch the floor. Lift the hand overhead or even behind you. Breathe in. Keep watching the hand with your eyes. Follow it as it goes. Touch the floor. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale. 1 more time just like that. All righty, reach over the right leg and then sweep the hand over towards the left leg. Right and left, like you're wiping a table with a rag. Back and forth. When you're ready, come back to the middle and drop back down into caterpillar. Let's turn those hands palm up, drop the head, and let everything go super soft and heavy. Put your hands over and drag your fingers towards your hips and bring the body up slowly. Once the body is all the way up, bring the legs together. And once again, flex those ankles and slide your hands up and down your legs from hips to ankles. And breathe as you move. Exhale when you reach forward. Inhale when you come up. Beautiful. 1 more time. Alrighty, we're going to put our hands on the floor next to our hips. Put the feet on the floor, not too close to your hips, and lift up into inverted table. If you don't like this with your wrists, you could always be on your elbows and just lift those hips up. Once you get up into inverted table, look up above you and breathe in. And then look across your body towards your knees and exhale. Look up, look across. 3 more times. You can drop your hips now and straighten those legs and immediately reach for your ankles. Grab a hold of your feet or your ankles or your legs, and let's just stay here and gently pull against the length of our bones of our legs. Feel that decompression in the back of the legs and also in the lower back. Look down at your knees so your neck is straight. Alrighty, it's time to slide on down. We'll be on our backs with the knees up, and the arms can be wherever you like right now. Take the feet a little bit wider than the hips, a little bit away from the hips, and we're just going to drop the knees left and then up, drop them right and then up. Windshield wipers, slow and easy. Let everything be loose and free in the lower belly and the hips and the legs. And things go flip, flop, easy and loose. Keep breathing. 3 more times to each side. Take your time and breathe a lot. Thank you. Nice. Bring those knees up. And let's put the hands on the floor next to the hips just for a little bit of extra stability. Bring your knees up and bring them together. Pretend they're stuck together with Velcro or something, and take them in a big slow circle. As you go away as the knees go away from the chest, you might find your toes just brushing the floor just beyond your pelvis. That's okay. That's good. That means you're making a nice big slow circle. Let's change direction. Slowly around the other way. And then bring the knees in. Wrap your arms around and bring your forehead right up to your knees. Squeeze into a tiny ball. Exhale all your air out. Bring your head down. Reach your arms and legs straight up into the air. Circle those ankles and wrists. Circle them this way and that as you like, any way you want. Change direction whenever you feel like it. Be free and loose and playful. Circle your ankles and wrists while you breathe. Wiggle the fingers and toes now. Let's see if we can get that maximum possible wiggle through the knuckles of the fingers and toes. Really move those digits. And let's make a fist with the hand, and even try to make a fist with your feet. Squeeze it together, breathe in, and exhale, explode out like fireworks. So squeeze, breathe in, exhale, explode out like fireworks. Do it 3 more times. And now just shake your arms and legs, wiggle and jiggle everything from fingers and toes to hips and shoulders. Shake, shake, shake. And bring everything down. Let's do a long body reaching stretch from fingertips to toes. Stretch and reach. Make your body as long as possible on the floor. And breathe in. Expand your rib cage as big as it'll go. Exhale. You can bring your hands down to rest on your belly. Just relax the whole body. Take a moment to feel your body's heaviness on the floor. Feel your breath in your hands as your tummy rises and falls, your diaphragm expands and shrinks. Okay, we're going to bring up the right knee and give it a hug. Hug it sweetly in. So that's your right knee. Take your right hand, grab your knee. Left hand, reach for your foot. Let the knee go way out to the side, almost close to your armpit possibly. Pull your heel up towards your belly button or your pelvis, somewhere along your body's center line. So this is the sideways hug of the right leg. Pull it in until you feel like it's really a therapeutic position for your hip. Breathe into the hip socket, give it love. If you want, you could move the knee forward and then back out to the side a few times, sort of opening and closing the hip as you breathe in and out. And then stretch it straight up. Flex that ankle, tighten the knee, slowly lower it down. Control it all the way down, nice and slow. Once the heel touches the ground, we're going to do another long body reaching stretch from fingertips to toes with a big breath in. And then bring the hands back down to rest on your belly or your heart or your chest. Feel your breath in your hands. Relax your feet, your legs, your hips, your belly, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Allow yourself to be completely soft and heavy on the floor and accept yourself as you are with love and gratitude. Nice. Let's bring the left knee in for a sweet hug. Hug it in. When you're ready, we'll transition to that sideways hug. Left hand grabs the left knee. Right hand, reach for the foot. Gently let the knee go way out to the side near your armpit. And you're sort of holding your leg in your arms like a bouquet of roses. If you want, you can move the knee forward and to the side a few times. Let's hold the knee out to the side, hold it steady, and really hug it in until you feel like that's the spot that's going to help your hip get nice cleansing circulation moving through those joints. Awesome. Stretch the legs straight up into the air, flex the ankle, tighten the knee, and control it all the way down. Slowly lower that leg. Once the heel touches the floor, another long body reaching stretch. And let's wiggle those fingers and toes as you stretch. And then stretch your right side, reach your right fingers and toes, reach, reach, reach. And now left side, reach. Right side, reach, stretch. And left side, reach and stretch. Everything goes. Hands come down, and once again, let's just feel our breath in our hands. Feel our heavy, soft weight on the floor. Something to think about as you rest on the floor is inside your skull, that brain of yours that's always working hard, thinking about everything that has to be done. It's kind of in the back, resting on the back of the inside of your skull, and maybe a little extra space is created right behind your forehead as the brain is resting back in the back of the skull. Think about your eyeballs heavy, pushing back into their sockets. Allow your tongue to be soft and heavy. Beautiful. It's time to do our hamstring stretch. If you've got a strap handy, this is the time to grab it. If you don't have a strap, maybe think about getting one for next time. In the meantime, you can just grab your knee or your thigh in your hands. That will work. If you have a strap, put your right foot in the middle of the strap and hold on to the ends. Then extend your arm and start with the leg well into your comfort zone. Take a good big breath while you're here. And when you start to exhale, that's when you gently, slowly begin to pull the leg a little bit closer. As soon as you feel any resistance or stretchy sensation in the back of the leg, go back to your comfort zone. Extend your arm and take another big breath in. Exhale, that's when you pull, gentle and slow. Take your time, we're not in a hurry. Maybe about now you're starting to find your full range of motion. Starting to notice the edge of your range of motion where the stretch is fairly intense but not painful. Don't go into your pain zone, I beg you. Just acknowledge where your edge is. And remember breath. Breathe in when the leg is away. Exhale as you pull it close to that therapeutic edge. Inhale when it's away. Exhale as you pull. We are going to see if we can hold the leg at or near that therapeutic edge for 30 seconds. All you have to do is relax and hold the leg there. Keep breathing. It takes about 30 seconds for a stretched muscle to have its natural relaxation reflex kick in. And if you're really paying attention, you may feel that kick in right about now. If you feel that and you want to, you can go a little deeper into the stretch. You don't have to. If you don't feel the urge to go deeper, you probably shouldn't. Either way, you're at your edge. Let's hold right here and keep breathing. Try to relax. Let's take one hand to the back of the leg and give it a little massage. Encourage it to let go even more. You can go up and down the back of the leg from behind the knee, up towards the back of the hip, or you can go wherever your body says needs a little love and attention. Maybe the side of the hip is talking to you. It's okay. Listen to that. Instinct is very wise. That's your inner yoga teacher telling you what you need, what you ought to do. Don't ignore her. Alrighty, we're going to take the leg vertical, hold the strap in your hand, and slowly open it to the side. Don't go too far here. Respect that inner thigh. You may find it doesn't go very far, and that's okay. Breathe as you open and exhale, bring it back up. Let's do that 2 more times, very slow. Breathe in as you open, and exhale, bring it back up. 1 more time. Alrighty, bend your knee, take the strap off your foot, and bring that knee all the way over to the left, till that right foot is resting on the floor on the left. And then you could possibly bend your other knee if you want. Arms can reach backwards in a graceful backwards reach. Take your time to relax in your reclined spinal twist. The more you can relax, the better your body is able to heal itself. And these poses allow the circulation to get into the spots that sometimes get a little bit stuck. Circulation and breath. The body will heal itself. If you want, you can put a little rock in the hips. That's optional. May help you release your lower back a little more. Just a little rocking movement, and then release it. And come back to that stillness and that breath. Also, if you would like, you can take your back arm through 1 or 2 big, slow reaching circles, letting that shoulder have a little bit extra movement and breath. And then just return the arm to wherever it's most comfortable, resting on the floor, and settle back into your most wonderful, luxurious reclined spinal twist. When you're ready, roll on your back, and let's realign the spine with one of those long reaching stretches from fingertips to toes. Big breath in as you stretch and reach. Grab your strap. Let's do the left leg. If you don't have a strap, just grab your knee or your thigh in your hands. That will do. We did it that way a long time before we started using straps. So start here, breathe in, and then exhale gently, slowly, little by little. Pull the leg a little closer. As soon as you get a signal from the back of the leg or your hip, go back to your comfort zone. Take another big breath in. Slow and easy. Exhale and pull. Take your time. Don't have any expectations of where the leg will reach. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same as the other leg was. And by now, maybe you're starting to notice your full range of motion from your comfort zone to your therapeutic edge. Inhale when the leg is away. Exhale as you pull it towards that edge. Starting to feel much better now. Let's hold the leg at or near our therapeutic edge for 30 seconds. It's a static stretch. All you have to do is relax and breathe and give the leg time. Now that we've been patient and giving the leg the time it needs. You might feel the urge to go deeper into the stretch. If you do, this is your chance. Find that new therapeutic edge. Let's hang out right there. Wherever that is for you is fine. Keep breathing. Try to relax the leg. And let's take one hand to the back and squeeze and release. Massage the muscles and tendons back there. Work your way up and down the back of the leg a few times. Good job. When you're ready, we'll hold the strap in your left hand, hold the leg straight up above the hip and open to the side. Breathe in as you open, don't go too far. Exhale, bring it back up, straight above the body. 2 more times. All right, bring it up, change. Take the strap off your foot and bring that left knee to the right. Go way up on your right hip until the left foot is resting on the floor on the right. You can bend your other leg and reach your arms back in a graceful reach. Find your balance so you can release all your holding energy, sinking down into the floor. Find your breath cycle, stay with it. Like you could put a little rock in the hips. Make any little adjustment you need to be even more balanced and relaxed. Feel the healing energy in the body as you breathe. If you want, you can take that back arm, that left arm through 1 or 2 big, slow reaching circles. Inhale when your armpit is wide open. Exhale as your fingers sweep past your hip. And then return the arm to the floor to rest wherever it's most comfortable. Relax everything in the whole body again. Stay with your breath. Slowly roll on your back. Let's realign the spine with a long reaching stretch from fingertips to toes. Wiggle those fingers and toes as you reach. Breathe in, expand your rib cage. And let's bring the arms and legs straight up into the air again. Think about them being very strong, like you're holding something heavy on your hands and feet. You need strength in your arms and legs, in your shoulders and hips. Hold it. And we're going to bend the knees and elbows and bring them wide. Knees go very, very wide, squatting position, and then push it back up. And you can point towards the ceiling. Flex it down, elbows and knees, wrists and ankles. Point straight up. Flex down, point up. Let's go 10 more times. Bring it down. 10, point up. Bring it down. 9, nice and wide. Point straight up. Down for 8, and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Flex it down nice and wide. Point up and lift your head, lift your shoulders, lift your hips. Reach for the sky. Reach up. Let your head come down and move your arms and legs like you're pedaling a big, slow bicycle. Big, slow circles. Keep breathing. Let's reverse the circles. Backwards bicycle, even bigger, even slower, very controlled. Keep breathing. Alrighty, we're going to put our fingertips behind our knees, clamp the knees down, grab those fingertips, and that will in that little trap right there. And then straighten your arms and lift your head around your back. Let's rock up and down the spine a few times. And come back to seated. Take a moment to sit in whatever position is comfortable for you. Take a moment to find your connection to the earth through the hips, and then let your arms rest on your knees. Close your eyes. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Bring the hands palm up. Hands are just going to rest on your knees at the wrist and let your fingers open gently. Feel your fingertips tingle a little bit. Bring your attention to that tingling sensation in your fingertips and your thumb tips. Quiet your mind. Stay with your breath. See if you can bring that tingling sensation into the center of the palm of your hands when you inhale. Exhale, send it back out to your fingertips. Next time you breathe in, bring it all the way up your fingertips, all the way up your arms, and all the way into your heart, lifting your heart with energy. Exhale, send it back out to your fingertips. And let your hands relax, let them drop. Drop your head. Allow your body to round, slump your shoulders forward. Bring the hands to the floor. And we're going to draw a circle with the top of the head. Bring it forward as far as you can go and start. The head will circumnavigate the heart, going all the way around. Take it slow. Maybe it could take a full minute for your head to go all the way around. As you come to your back, where the head is dropping back, protect your neck a little bit. Don't just let it go completely back. Once you get back to the side, really let it go. When you finish one circumnavigation, let's do another one in the same direction, even slower. All right, we did 2 circumnavigations one way. Let's go 2 the other way, slowing down even more. Come in front again. We're going to let the head hang down in front and bring your hands on the floor and reach them forward. Drop your head, relax your neck and shoulders. Good job. All right. Come on up. We're going to do a half straddle. Put whichever knee you have bent, put your hand on the floor behind that leg, and then other arm is going to reach and stretch. Breathe in as you reach up. Exhale as your fingers sweep past the floor in front. Breath in. Breath out. And change direction. Inhale up, exhale down, same as before. Beautiful. Let's reach straight up now and lift your hips off the ground. Come up onto your hand, your knee, and your heel. Reach for the sky. Breathe in. And if you want to, let your hand and your head drop back so your heart is your highest point of your body. All right, come on down to your hips. Walk the hands forward as far as you want to go. Forward fold in the half straddle position. Come on up. Put that hand on the floor behind that bent knee again and reach it forward like you're trying to grab something far away. Put it on the floor behind you, behind your hip. Reach and place it. One more time. Reach and place it. All right, let's switch legs and draw our big circle. Breathe in and breathe out. Changing direction. All right, we're going to do our reach and put it on the floor behind your hip. Reach and stretch, breathe in, and place it behind you. One more time. Beautiful. Reach straight up and lift off. Reach for the sky or take it behind you so your heart is the highest point of your body. And then come back down and we'll walk our hands forward. As far forward as you want, let your head drop. Good job. Come on up. Let's get up onto hands and knees. Come into your table pose. As you come into table, make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, or they can be a little bit forward. Knees are under hips. Fingers are spread wide. Let your back hang down like a hammock. Lift your chin. Push your hands actively into the floor. Don't collapse in the shoulders. And turn that tailbone up. While we're here, this is the cow pose. Let's let the back swing left and right like a hammock blowing in the breeze. You can bend one elbow and then the other elbow if you want a little bit more movement in the shoulders and chest. Coming to the middle. Push up into the cat pose. Arch the back. Bring your chin to your chest. Push the floor away. Tuck your tailbone under. Stay here for 3 breaths. Push the floor away. Actively push. And then we'll go back and forth between cat and cow at your own pace. Inhale when your face is up. Exhale when your head hangs down. Go at your own speed. Let your breath lead the way. Nice. Let's come down onto elbows and knees. Let your elbows be under your shoulders. Hands are flat on the floor. And we'll take it back. As your hips come back towards your heels, maybe your hands drag on the floor a little bit. That's good. That's giving your shoulders a nice stretch. Eventually, let your forehead drop. Pose of a child. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. And then back up to elbows and knees. Let your knees go a little wider. And we're just going to draw a circle with our heart above the yoga mat. Big, slow circles. Keep breathing. Change direction 3 times the other way or so. All right, let's let those knees go even wider. Big toes almost touching or touching, and then push back to pose of a child, wide-legged version. And you may find your chest on the floor between your knees. If that's the case, you probably want to turn your head to one side. You can bend your elbows so your elbows are out in the direction of your knees. And this is a hip opener, so be respectful of your limits. Don't go too far. You don't want to be sore tomorrow. You just want to feel good today. Breathe a lot. All right, pushing back up to table. Make our nice strong table again, and let's do a few cat and cows. Good job. All right, back to table. Take a big step forward with your hands and drop your hips and your thighs. Lift your chest and your face. Soften your elbows and allow the body to relax into this upward dog stretch. Back to table. And let's get ready for downward dog. Turn your toes under. Make sure your hands are strong. Lift the knees and hips. Drop the head. Reposition the feet as needed. And let's see if we can get those heels down. Push the hips back. And drop the head even more. Let the neck release. This is our downward dog. Strong, wonderful pose. And what we love about this is it's excellent for your fascia circulation through the back of the legs and through the back of the back, into the arms and hands. Get those heels down for me. Push it down, push it back, hold and breathe. Alrighty, drop your knees, and these are going to be side by side together. Release your toes and feet, they're side by side as well. Bring your hands to rest on the floor next to your ankles and drop down into pose of a child. This is the seed pod version. Beautiful. Let's get back up into table. And do another downward dog. Lift those knees and hips. This time bring your feet together so your big toes are touching. Put all your weight on your left foot and let your right leg lift up as high as it wants to go. Touch the floor with your toes. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Lift that heel. 2 more times. Let's change feet. Right foot gets all the weight. Left foot lifts up. Touch the floor. Exhale. Lift the heel up. Breathe in. Keep it moving. 1 more. Bring that foot down. Take it wide. Walk the hands forward. Bring the feet back. Hold a plank. And drop your knees. Come back to pose of a child, any version you want. Alrighty, we're going to do our shoulder stretch, which is the thread the needle stretch. They'll come into elbows and knees. Let's do the elbows version. Take your right hand behind your left elbow and then push it through. Bring your shoulder and the side of your face down and just rest here, letting that shoulder stretch. The right shoulder to the back. Put your weight on your left elbow and bring that right arm up into the air and reach it up. Look up at it. Breathe in. Come right back where you were. Back to thread the needle. Right hand pushing through. Lift it again. Reach for the sky. Reach up. Look up. Breathe in. And bring that elbow down. Now we'll do the left hand behind the right elbow. Push it through. Bring the left face, left shoulder down to the floor. Rest here for 3 or 4 breaths. Alright, we're going to lift that arm and reach for the sky. Look up, breathe in. Bring it right back down. Back to our thread the needle. Okay, reach it up again. Elbow down. Place your hands on the floor. Push your hands into the floor and lift the elbows and drop the hips. Upward dog stretch. And let's go immediately to downward dog. Find yourself in downward dog. Push it back. Heels down. Neck released. When you're ready, take a step or 2 towards your hands and just hang in ragdoll, letting all your weight be on your feet and your arms and shoulders relax, your neck relax. Let it hang. Hands on the floor in front of your toes. You can take your feet a little bit wider if you want. Move your hips in a figure 8. Let your head swing free and loose. Change direction. Go the other way around the infinity symbol. Infinite hips. bring those heels under your hips again. Bend your knees and put your hands on your knees and push yourself up. Walk up your thighs with your hands. Slowly come up to standing tall. Find yourself in mountain pose. Heels under hips, toes pointing forward. Roll the shoulders back and let the arms just hang from your shoulders. Squeeze your legs. Press your balls of your feet and your heels into the floor with a lot of intention, but relax your toes. Lift your arch and lift that energy from your arch all the way up your legs to your belly. Pull it in. Lift your sternum. Tuck your tailbone under. Squeeze that as hips. Roll the shoulders back again and let the arms hang. Mountain pose. Strong and powerful. Pulling energy from the earth all the way to the crown of your head. Just lift the arms out to the side and breathe in. Exhale, bring them down. And repeat. Breathe in. One more time. Reach up and just let your right hand fall. Let it go. Look down at your lower hand. Reach up with your upper hand. Pull your belly muscles in. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your hips. Keep holding this pose as you breathe. Reach up. Look down. Bring both hands together at the heart. All right, let's switch now. With the other hand reaching up, look down at your lower hand. Pull the belly muscles in, squeeze the legs and hips. Reach up, look down, keep breathing. And bring the hands together at the heart. Interlock your fingers and squeeze and release. Breathe in, squeeze. Release, exhale. Next time you squeeze your hands, lift one knee up and put it back down. Other knee up, put it back down. Let's flex the ankle and lift the knee anytime, any speed you want. Okay, release your hands, let the knees continue. Now the next time the right knee comes up, step it back and reach your hands forward and up. Elbows bend and down. One more time, reach it up and bring that knee up and down. Now we do the same thing again. Let me use my mat a little bit here. Okay, so left knee up, step it back, reach it forward. Breathe in and bend the elbows, bring it all the way down. Up, bring the knee up, come back to mountain pose, bring the arms down. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the legs, belly, hips. Lift the sternum. Arms out to the side. Let's let the right fingers grab the tips of the left fingers and then pull those fingers to the right. Let your hips go to the left and let your head tilt over. And back up. Breathe in. Switch hands. Tilt the other way. Let's do that 2 more times. Elbows bend, squeeze it back. Bend your knees, bring your fingertips right to the floor next to your little toes and sweep them forward. Breathe in. Elbows bend, squeeze it back. Exhale down. And sweep it up, breathe in. One more time. All right, bring those hands together. Take your feet extra wide and draw a snake path through the air in front of you with your prayer hands all the way down to as far down as you want to go. Take it easy, don't go too far, and then reverse the path. Reach it up and stretch out like a spider on a spider web. Big stretch, big breath in. One graceful step back to mountain and back down to the floor. Let's try a straddle. A full straddle this time. Pulling the flesh away from the sitting bones. Sit tall. And just let your hands rest on your legs. Now we start to slide the fingers towards the ankle. The other hand can slide up to the hip. Slide left, slide right. Go as far as you want. you slide to the left, let the left hand grab the left ankle and hold on there. The other arm is going to reach up and out and open the chest as high as you can. Take that hand back behind you, look up at the sky, breathe in, and then look down at your knee and close the gate with your hands. Exhale down, open, breathe in, close, look down. Now we'll just go over and all the way up. Once again, slide your hands on top of your legs. And as you go to the right the next time, grab that right ankle with your right hand and bring the other arm out to open the chest as much as possible. Look up, reach back, breathe in. Close the gate, look down at your knee, exhale, and once again open. Breath leads the way here. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Alrighty, let's go over, side stretch, and up. Both hands out to the side, reach it straight up. Pair hands to the heart, bring the legs in. And let's let the hands rest on the knees again. This time, bring your finger and thumb together in a sacred circle. Try and make them just barely touching, the tiniest possible touch sensation you can manage. Bring your attention to that point of touch. Try to imagine where does that energy travel in the body from that touching sensation in your finger and thumb. We're going to move to the middle finger and thumb, barely touching. And is the energy different between where it was with the other finger and this? When you're ready, try the third finger, the ring finger and the thumb barely touching. Is the energy different? Where does it go? Let's do the little finger and thumb barely touching. Where does the energy travel? Let's bring all the fingers and thumb together, barely touching. Let the hands relax. Bow the head. Take this moment for gratitude for your yoga practice, for your life and your family and your friends and your home. Many, many blessings. Remember to accept life as it is. Always be grateful. It could be worse. There are plenty of people in this world who give anything for your range of motion, your health level, your home, your family. Be grateful for your gifts. And use that to inspire you to share love and generosity in the world. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for being a part of my yoga practice. We'll see you on Tuesday next week. Live streaming from the Lions Club in St. Martin. Take your yoga with you today and keep it with you as you go forward. Namaste. Seems we have a slow connection.